All right. Hey, okay, it looks like we're live, guys. How's everybody doing? So I'm wishing I could turn the camera, guys. It turned out to be a gorgeous day here in Southern California, or excuse me, Central Coast. I've been corrected on that more than once. Um, oh, hey, love, I forgot to turn the lights on. Could you do that for me, please? Pretty please. All right, guys, I've got Allie over here in the side chat, or on the side chat, but on this, I guess he is kind of in the side chat. He's on the side of me and he's probably going to chat away at some point. So thank you. Yeah, shop lights. So much more light now. All right. So hi, guys. Welcome to the live chat, the Q&A, and I hope everybody's doing really well tonight. Hold up, I got to get over here to a different app where I have my notes. So tonight, for anyone who doesn't know me, sorry guys. Hi, I'm Robin. And this is my first Q&A, so I'm a little nervous and, like drink check. I've got a whole glass of wine, kind of nervous. So I just want to say hello. How's everybody doing? Let me know. No, you're not late. I just got started, girlfriend. So anyway, first off, how's everyone doing? Second, drink check. How's everything? What you got today? And what I was hoping to do tonight or this afternoon, since it is still only 3:00 here on the East Coast, just want to say hello. And then I am going to go through a handful of questions that were sent to me towards the end of this past week and get the Q&A started. And then at about 15-20 after, I've got some news to share with everyone. It's some big news and a lot of changes coming for not only, there we go, it's a little bit better with the camera angle, not only for myself, but for Allie as well. And oh my gosh, so many names popping up in the side chat. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. And then once I share the news, then I thought that we would we'll open up some stuff there in the side chat. And if there's any additional questions, we'll just go from there. So like I said earlier throughout the week, I put out a post and asked if anybody had any questions for me that they wanted me to answer, because it's been quite a while since I did a Q&A. And I got a handful of them. Oh my gosh, look at everyone. Good grief. So many people here. Okay. Oh, and before I start with the Q&As, guaranteed, I'm going to apologize now. I'm going to slaughter somebody's name in the side chat. It's bound to happen. Just know I'm sorry if I do. So let's start with one of the questions that was sent to me earlier this week. Where's a good one? Well, they were all good ones. Just some are going to be a little bit more in depth to talk about. All right, we're going to start with Brian. So since you threatened to throw popcorn at the screen, the question was basically, when out on the road, do we prefer to camp or to do hotels? And then to share one takeaway from all of the touring that we've done, especially this past year. Sorry, I just saw something on the side chat. Back on topic. So honestly, it depends on the weather. If the weather's good, we definitely prefer to camp, or Allie and I do, because you're away from distractions. I don't know, it's just something that we've tried, we got into, and we really, really enjoy camping. I would say one of the times that it's like oh no, I want a hotel, was like when we went through Las Vegas in August. Hotel. That at some point, mama just needs air conditioning. I embrace that. Or if it gets too cold, like when we were in Arizona, we were really grateful for our cabin because it did get really cold. And so that's for us. We do prefer to camp. As far as, and I'm sure Allie's over there going to correct me at some point or heckle me if I get off topic too much. But one takeaway, that's the tougher one. Really, for me, it's how much I enjoy it. I mean, whenever you start riding, you just enjoy the challenge of being on the bike. I didn't realize how much I was going to enjoy traveling on the bike, because it's just, you just see so many more things and experience new things, new roads, new people, new scenery. It's a great that for me was just being surprised at how much I really enjoy the experience. And the longer the road trip, the better. And so, and I keep seeing all this stuff just flashing by here on the side chat, and I'm curious of what all's going on over here. Anyway, yeah, Donna, you said that you bought a new tent. I'm glad to see that. So good. Sorry, back on topic. Another question, or maybe I should pop that into the side chat and ask you guys. So, for those of you who do tour, do any of you have a definite preference on camping or hotels? I know which one I do. Just biker stuff. So yeah, do y'all have one? So what else do we have going on? And then we'll come back to what y'all pop up because I know there's always this delay. Hey guys. Oh, moto camping. I know, right? It's the best way to go. I know some of y'all are hardcore into the hotels, but yeah, I love the moto camping. All right, so next one. Going along that general topic, trying to figure out how I want to do this and which order. Okay, I'll go down to this one. Most of y'all know that a little over a year ago, I did the solo road trip back to Texas. And then this past summer, yeah, check hotels. And then this past summer, when Allie and I did our big trip, having the two experiences of traveling solo and then traveling with Allie, or even if you want to put it this way, just traveling with someone that you really enjoy traveling with. It's hard to say which one is the question. Can you tell how nervous I am? The question is if I would have made that big solo trip with Allie, would it have made it better? And traveling they're different experiences. I loved traveling solo. I loved that experience of doing something so scary as riding by myself. I really enjoyed doing that by myself. It was kind of fun. But at the same time, there were so many new experiences and so many wonderful experiences that I wished Allie had been there for. Then we get to traveling together and we get to share all those experiences. And there's so many things that when we're on the road, we bring the experience is heightened because we're riding together. At the same time, when you've been on the road together for about 13 days, you either really, really like someone or you get to the point where you're really ready to strangle them. And I think we had a night in our whole trip that we were both ready to strangle each other. I don't know if y'all could hear him, but it was like, never. So yeah, there's such different experiences. It's hard to say if one would be better than the other. They're just different. They're just like so many of us out there. So many love and will only travel solo, and some prefer to go either in pairs or in small groups. Okay, so I saw a handful of things about definitely wanting to be in a hotel because of showers. Don't blame you on that one. But also, where is it? Yeah. Bob from Team 52 said that he almost killed Bronco Ride after day 2 of a vacation. All right, guys, we're going to have to talk about couples canceling. Just saying. Oh, goodness. And Gwen, yes. Okay. That was the other thing. Whenever you're traveling, it's the people. So Gwen here in the side chat, I had such a great evening on the way back with my parents. We stopped and connected with her and had a great evening there in Alpine, Texas. And that's part of it, whether you're traveling solo or not. It's just the people you meet on these trips that are amazing. So another question that was asked would be, oh yeah, here it is. And sweet, I'm going to butcher your screen name here. The Falcro. Hope I got that close enough to write. Asked, what is the scariest experience that Allie and I have had riding, and what do we do differently now? And first off, I want to say thank you for sending that to me in a question because I had to think about that one for a little bit. For me, it was trying to remember exactly when it happened. It was this summer, and Allie and I were out riding, and it was a relatively hot day, and heavy traffic, and I got irritated at the traffic. I know, shocking, right? And took a corner a little too fast. Probably would have been okay, except for two factors. One, it almost never rains here. And so on the hot days, the oil on the asphalt lifts. And there was a crosswalk that was painted with the really wide stripes. So I come around that corner and my back tire breaks loose. And it was quite an experience bringing Scarlett into a controlled drop. It scared me. It scared me really bad. In fact, the bike landed on my foot, and I was so grateful for my boots. So I don't wear my boots for a fashion statement. Those boots saved my foot. But that really scared me. And it was, I remember hearing Allie in my helmet go, "Baby, I thought you were going to ride that one out," but I didn't. It scared me because, it makes you realize how if we aren't aware of what we're doing, if we aren't aware of how we're riding on the conditions we're riding, these are big machines, whether they're, a 250cc or a 114 Harley, it doesn't matter. These are powerful machines. And if we're not paying attention, we can hurt ourselves or others on these machines if we're not paying attention. And I know for me, it has slowed me down. It has made me go, okay, back off, take a breath. It's okay. I don't know about how many of y'all have had anything like that happen. Oh, thank you. I got the right. Yay. Those things can be scary. You had one, Shimoto travels. It scares me as while solo moto camping in the bush. Squirrel sounded like a bear. Okay. Let's see. Let me scroll up a little bit here in the side chat and see if there are any questions that I can maybe pop out of the side chat real quick. All right. Hey, Paul. All right. About plans for coming year. That's part of what I'm going to talk about here in just a few minutes is some of the changes coming, because that is definitely going to affect all of the plans that we scheduled for this next year. Let's come on down here. See what else I can find. Oh my gosh, there are so many amazing people here tonight. Thank you. Thank you everyone for showing up. I really appreciate it. And let's see. Something, and now I'm trying to okay. Udine, I'm gonna have to skip your question, man. Completely into the gutter, and I do not want up in jail. Just saying. All right, guys. So let me go back to these questions real quick. Another one, Daniel sent in, why did I wait 2 years to add a passenger or to ride with a passenger? All right, guys. Really, I got lessons and I immediately moved here. So part of the reason why it took me so long to ride with a passenger on my bike is there's a couple of factors. One, Allie's not riding passenger with me. He's got his own. It's the same reason I don't ride passenger with him. We have our own. So it was mainly an opportunity thing. Then the most likely opportunity was going to be riding with one of the kids. Well, all of our kids are adults in college in Texas. So when they were here, they aren't able to come as often because, they've got busy schedules. That kind of threw a few things off. So yeah, it was, and then our oldest is never going to get on a motor. Long story. She's been in a couple of bad car accidents. And so it's a scare thing. We were laying bets on our middle and our youngest who would be the first one to ask for a motorcycle. And that one was settled already because our middle daughter came in for Christmas and she's asked for a motorcycle for her next birthday. I'm like, oh my gosh. And she's going to be riding a family. So it just, now it's more and more the families wanting their own bikes. So yeah, it just took 2 years. And two guys, I wasn't going to put one of my precious babies on the motorcycle with me until I knew and I was solid with my own skills on the bike and knew I could get back home safely. So it was a lot of different things. Let's see. Okay, Colin, you almost dropped your bike in the garage today. Oh no. You dented your wife's car. Dude. I'm not laughing. I'm really not laughing. Oh goodness. Okay, guys. So any questions? I'll take any questions y'all want to pop up in the chat. I'll do one more and then we'll roll on to the duct tape and spray paint. Yeah. And then we'll jump on to the big announcement. Yeah. Tin Wingman, I agree. It's whenever your babies are riding with you, that's a big one. Cause yeah, that's bad enough. It would hurt anyone that would hit you. Because then they would hurt your babies first. What's my favorite? Oh, all right. Bodine 52. What is a road that I ride with Allie? Oh, that's a tough one. Local? I would have to say local would be Highway 33. So if y'all get on a map and find LA, go kind of a little bit west and north until you find Santa Paula and Ventura. Let me do it this way. Ventura and Santa Paula. In the middle is this place called Ojai, and 33 goes up and it snakes up through the local mountains here. It's a beautiful ride. We try to ride it pretty often. But when we were running through, it was Highway 80A from Flagstaff into Prescott. Man, riding just past, we were going south on the road, so just past Jerome, it got into all these amazing curves. We had the best time on that road. So basically for us, it's just, we love to get on roads that just are not highway, that they take us down twists and turns, and we just have a blast with them. Would you add any? I think he's typing in the side chat. The PCH between Cambria and Monterey that's breathtaking. Absolutely breathtaking. Oh, okay. So many good rides. So basically, we just like to ride together. All right, guys. So big announcements. Y'all been asking, several people have been asking me over the last few weeks what our plans are, our riding plans for 2022. List. I mean, I was going to make a trip out to Babes Ride Out East Coast. We were talking about another massive 16-day road trip, possibly up to Sturgis, Needles, or something. And about 2 months ago, all of those plans just kind of went because Allie and I are moving. The short version is for his job, a project came available that he was picked up for. And as probably around the end of February, moving to Perth, Australia. So we are going to literally the other side of the world. And so what we thought were going to are radically been shifted. So we're looking at not only just having the change in location, but we are going to be experiencing so many things over the coming year: new culture, new roads, a new country. I'm right. And so yeah, that's the big news. We are in the middle. Is okay. The audio is going out. Sorry, guys. Let's see. Okay, how is the audio now? I'm gonna close out a couple of things here to get some strain off the internet. All right. Okay. That's just a longer road trip. All right, good. So the audio's back. So the short version is we're headed to Australia, guys, and so that's just been a wild change going on. So it's been very stressful. So if y'all have been watching me on my okay, Colin, we just had one of our college kids show up. We've like doubled our internet devices. Don't get so mean about paying the internet bill. So, yeah, the internet just didn't like the news, did it? The audio. So yeah, it's a big one. So we're being moved. So that's going to be some of the changes coming to the channel. Is not only are we going to be, riding in a whole other country that I am getting so excited for, but planning new rides, new trips. Like I told Allie, I was like, I want to go to New Zealand for 2 weeks and ride New Zealand. Plus, also, we've got places right there in that Pacific area that I am so looking forward to. But some of the other changes that are going to be coming to the channel is they're going to be a little bit more travel and a little bit more diverse kind of travel. So you may get some of our vacations where we fly somewhere and go and try foods and see different from places that I didn't think I was going to. And head out into the outback. That's the other thing we're looking at when we get there, getting 4x4. Going into the outback. If you're not on an ADV bike, you need a 4x4. And so we're looking at getting a 4x4 and doing some different types of camping as well, because, I mean, it's the outback. Why not? And so that's what's coming. But it's been a stressful couple of months with getting everything started and finding out what it meant and timelines. And so, yeah, that's the big news. And that's what's going to be a lot of what's going to be coming on the channel too, is the process, because we're planning to ship our 2 big bikes. So both the plan right now, subject to a change by how it all goes. Everything's fluid until it happens. But we're planning to ship our 2 Road Kings. So let's see. Any questions on that? So unfortunately, like I think it was Paul who asked if we'd be at Rocky Mountain Roll 7. Unfortunately, we will not, and we're going to be so sad, and I'm going to be so enjoying all the videos that the motovloggers that do attend put up, because I wanted to go. That was on my list of places to go this summer, was to go back to Rocky Mountain Roll. See, going through all these things here on the side. Thank you, Colin. I appreciate that. And Ed, oh, thank you, Ed. You've just thank you. um, yes, Angel, if you've got some motovlogger friends, I've already made contact with a few of them, but any connections you can make, I would love to, because, it's all about reconnecting and finding a group of people to go and ride and joke around with. And I know, Bob, I've got such mixed emotions because I had so many things. And I was planning to come to the East Coast. I was planning a trip. I was going to take, oh gosh, I don't know how many weeks it was going to take, but probably 4 to 5 weeks, and ride across the South, connect with a bunch of people, and then up, right out in the Catskills and on the East Coast, and then come back across. And a lot of it was going to depend on the weather at that time, because you never know. But with Babes Ride Out East Coast being in June, it probably wasn't coming back along the northern route. I was going to meet up with so many different people. Bob, you were high on Bob Nelson of connecting and meeting with, because you're a gem of a guy. And now it's like, oh no, I don't get to do that until I get back. Yeah, Brian, I may have to, we're looking, actually, I know this is going to be sacrilegious to so many of y'all, but we're really looking at the BMW GS series for when we start to go off-road on bikes. And they've got a 750 right now. That looks really nice, that I've been the last couple of times I've been into the dealership. So yeah, that's definitely the list, is to get a couple of ADV bikes. Yeah. Hey, Colin, come on over. Yeah, we'll find all the good roads to ride. And Perth is supposed to be like even more beautiful than the coast of California, which we'll have to let you know when we get there. Let's see. Oh yeah, I would love to go to New Zealand and meet the 2 Kiwi riders. Definitely, Angel. That would be, yeah. I don't know about that. We're starting to find out. I think it's going to be easier to get our bikes into the country than it's going to be to get us into the country. Yeah, that one's getting to be we're finding out so many different things. But anyway, so that's my big news. So I'm going to throw this out there, guys. What are some questions, thoughts, opinions? Oh, Jim, the only problem that Allie's had with getting a GS, because he's been eyeing a GS 1250 for a long time. He keeps saying that he shouldn't spend the money on himself. Yeah. He doesn't know one day he just may come home to find one in the garage. And it's not necessarily going to be for him. No, and I won't do them at 2 a.m. in the future. I probably will do different ones at different times on live streams. Because I've got, there's a whole bunch of people that I've connected with over in Europe that couldn't be on this one tonight because they all have to get up to go to work in the morning. So they're already in bed asleep. So I'll probably flip it around to different times. And Gwen, you should start looking at one. I know you've been looking for another bike. BMW makes a good bike, I have to admit. I know some of the hardcore Harley people are rolling over right now. Is the sound cutting out again? I hope not. We're still waiting to find out. That's the other thing too. The way the transition process works, we're not even going to be looking for a place in Australia until we actually get there. So yeah, it's going to be a wild and crazy transition. And as far as shipping the bikes, I'm videoing all of that. that's going to be an experience. It's already become an experience just to learn all the paperwork you have to do. Um, Pardon me. Yep, Perth. That's where we're headed to. So, all right, guys. Hey, that's really my big announcement. I need some help over here from you guys. What else was going on for y'all? What questions do you have? So when is the move? It's already started, Angel. Our visa application's already off. We should get it back soon. Now it's just finishing out the commitments here and getting the movers ready. And all right, laughs off. I'm going to turn the camera around and make y'all tell the class what's so funny over there in a minute. Yeah, moving down under. Now we're gonna ship the Road Kings because I've spent too many hours getting Scarlett right where I want her. She's about to turn 32,000 miles. I can't believe I've done that in less than 2 years. That's kind of wild. And it's not the wrong side of the road, Colin. It's the other side of the road. My concern is when I get on a roundabout, making sure I get off on the correct side of the road. Oh, goodness. How long are we planning to be there? Chuck, that's a good question. The current estimation is 4 years, is how long we'll be living there. However, I am planning during that time to come back to the States. And when I do, it's going to be for an extended period of time so I can make some trips and get out. And because I've been wanting to come back to the East Coast of the US for a while and to see some places, ride some roads, different things. And, I'm going to make it happen. So when that happens, yes, I will be letting everybody know. Oh, goodness. And that's been the biggest thing is just, and it's been stressful getting through all of this. And, I guess maybe the hardest thing is just leaving all of our babies here, even though they're not babies, they're still our babies. Have I ever been to Australia before? No, I have not. This is going to be my first time. I've lived abroad before. I lived in Europe for 5 years in the early 2000s. And, and I loved living there. I lived in Germany, and it was one of the best experiences I've ever had in my life. And so this is my second time living abroad. So it's going to be, even though we speak the same language, it's a completely different culture. And that's going to be so much fun to learn and experience. And it's going to be a wild one. So I'm looking forward to going to Australia and to just that entire part of the world and being able to do and see things and be able to get our kids over there and be able to give them that experience, because otherwise I don't think we would have been able to do that any other way. So, and yes, I will have beer and steaks ready for you, Colin. And okay, I've invited you and Bodine both and your spouses out here to California, and y'all have never taken us up on it. Are you really going to get on a plane to Australia? I know it's going to be a bummer to not see everyone at Rocky Mountain Roll 7. And guys, I know the early bird tickets have sold out, so I think it's next month. She's going to put the general tickets up. If you haven't gone, go. That was such an amazing experience. And Montana is a beautiful state. Absolutely beautiful. So anyway. No, I do not know what the exchange rate is between the Australian dollar and the American dollar. I've just been trying to find out how many of our different appliances are dual voltage and which ones we need to find out if the kids need to inherit them. And it's wild because I'm surprised at what's dual voltage and we can take and what isn't. And it's like, well, kind of needed a new toaster anyway. Okay. Yeah. California is, it's unique. It is definitely a unique place. Oh, we're gonna have we're gonna have a house check with many guest rooms because yeah, we want to see friends and family come over and enjoy it. It's gonna be amazing. uh I know, Gwen. Yeah, leaving all of it. Like I said, they are adults. They are all in their 20s. It still blows my mind that all my children are legally able to walk into a bar with me. It's just mind bending. But it doesn't matter how old they are, they're still our babies, and leaving them here is not the easiest one.
Shopping for houses, #1 criteria is quiet space for the most.
That's a good point, my love. Okay. One of the things that Allie just said, he brought around and he was talking about us looking for a house. So, guys, whenever you're looking for a new house, whether it's to rent, to buy, whatever, you have criteria, right? Our #1, and it was when we were also looking for something here in California when we thought we were going to be staying here for a number of years, which our our real estate agent looked at us as if we had completely lost our minds. #1, must have a good garage, big enough for all the bikes and workspace. Number criteria. #2 was a kitchen, a good kitchen that 2 people could work in at the same time. So yeah, that's been the funny thing. We haven't really started working with an Australian real estate agent, so it's going to be interesting to see how they react to our criteria of must have a good garage, must have outdoor parking, must have, and then we start talking about the kitchen, the living space, the number of bedrooms and bathrooms. I mean, come on. Oh goodness. Um, oh my gosh, I've heard. So you were on the East Coast of Australia in 2019. They actually do a motovlogger meetup, and I just saw that the first one that they had was 2 weekends ago in Sydney. They're doing another one in 2022 in Sydney. So for those of you who are like me in the US and weren't really sure about the size of Australia, I found a picture that took the US map and overlaid it with the country of Australia. And to go from Perth, which is roughly on the west coast, about where San Diego is, maybe LA, San Diego. It would be like riding from there to like Washington, D.C. So it'll be a trek. But if at some point I am going to ride the entire loop of that continent. Yeah, and it's not an island, it's a continent. So that's going to be fabulous. No, sorry, not giving away tickets to Australia. You got to buy your own. Got to draw the line there. Oh yeah, and the main ticket sells for, gosh, I hate it whenever the side chat jumps on me. Where did I see it? Oh yeah, January 10th. It looks like. Thank you, Paul. They go on sale. So worth that trip. Now, Jim, don't be surprised when we come back if we don't look for property in Montana. We fell in love with that state. It was so beautiful. Although I'd have to go there in winter because I do not like the cold and have to see if I can deal with the cold. Oh my gosh. Oh, he's going back to Australia in the spring of 2022. All right, Alice Springs. I'm going to have to look up because I'm still learning my geography of Australia. Okay, thank you, Bob Nelson. I appreciate that. Yes, we would. Texas is amazing. So yeah, we will definitely see you whenever you move to Texas. Yeah, big garage. Got to have a big garage. Where'd it go? There it is. Yeah, Australia, all the travels we do in Australia, New Zealand. I mean, some of the places I want to go are, oh gosh, just the history over there too. Because I have my family has personal history there. My grandfather uh, fought in the Pacific Theater during World War II, and so I want to visit some of the places that he had been and to see some of the history there. So that's my channel's gonna be, yeah, primarily about riding. That is not going anywhere. It's where else can I ride my Road King in Australia? But it's also gonna be about, traveling over there and in that there's gonna be there are gonna be changes, but they're all gonna be good. And yeah, lots of stuff from Australia coming up soon. The East Coast. Oh, Tennessee. It has been I wanna go to the Smoky Mountains. I wanna see Tennessee. I lived in Virginia for a couple of years in the oh gosh, when was it? Late 90s? It's late 90s. Yeah, I was young and, was able to go camping in the Shenandoah Mountains, and they were stunningly beautiful, especially because it was during the change of the leaves were changing colors. But I've heard the Smokies are beautiful, and that is high on my list of places I want to ride is in the Smoky Mountains. So I would definitely, Michael, definitely plan to see Tennessee. Jeff, I'm jealous. A 5,000 square foot garage? Yeah. Please tell me you have a lift. You've got to have a motorcycle lift in there for that kind of size. The Bay Area is unique. That is for sure. Where'd it go? There it is. Oh, I know. I think I would cry without a garage. Let's see, Perth is, yeah, it's not very far as far as a flight. It's like flying from the East Coast to the West Coast. Uh, Not totally sure the square mileage of the different countries, so I'm not sure which one is bigger or the other, but yeah. So that gives you about just a reference in size. Oh gosh, some of y'all are just a mess. Alice Springs is in the center of Australia. Oh wow, cool. So that's like dead center out in the outback. Well, guys, that's it. That's the biggest thing. See if I can go off road on with the Road Kings in the outback. Probably not, but I'm game to try a lot of different things. It just depends on if the bike's loaded or not with gear. Oh my gosh, Jeff, you got your bikes parked on the carpet. Oh my gosh. All right, guys. So, well, unless I've got some more questions, uh, that's the big news. That's what's going on. So anyway, other big thing going on, and I'm gonna start this Tuesday. What's Tuesday? The 14th of December. Oh, girl, I want to do a moto meetup, but with all the craziness we have with moving, it's just wild. So, starting Tuesday, and about 6 weeks ago, I had a sunglasses company reach out to me and ask if I wanted to test their product. And many of you out there that are motovloggers that get these kinds of comments and different things like that, you roll your eyes. It's like, oh, try this jewelry, try these sunglasses, and honestly, I rolled my eyes. And when I went and checked them out, I was really kind of impressed with the quality of their sunglasses. And so the company is called Toro. And my video on the product review of the sunglasses that I've tested for the last, 6 weeks is going to go up live Tuesday. In conjunction with that, they reached back out to me because I've been so pleased with the product that they've offered to do or to collaborate with me to do a giveaway. So starting Tuesday, doing a giveaway for two different people can win a pair of their sunglasses. Now, you'll see the whole video, but they've just been really, really great sunglasses. And the most important thing, they're comfortable inside the helmet. You know, like right here where they always press and that hurts. I haven't had a problem with these. They're wonderful. So guys, check out my video on Tuesday and then jump over to my IG because that's where we're going to start the giveaway. Helmet compatible. Oh yeah. I wear a full face helmet and they are so comfortable inside that helmet. So check it out. So anyway, guys, that's it. Unless anybody has got some questions, the sun's coming out. It's starting to hit sundown. Oh, we have a question for Allie. Babe. Yes, he was in the side chat, but he went ahead and closed down.
Bandwidth.
Yeah. Oh, what is his username? Allie likes to stay kind of in the shadows. Okay, he's standing right here. I don't know if there is a team of horses strong enough that could drag him around and into the camera frame. So.
I don't know what my username is. Is it Allie1 HC?
Oh, are you talking about? Yeah, that'd be a good question, Angel. Is it the one on YouTube or is one on IG?
I don't have a YouTube one.
Yeah, you do because you typed in the side chat, so you have a username. Oops.
No, I think it's Allie1 HD, but there's nothing on it.
Yeah, he's what we call a social media scroller or stalker. He will watch, he will look, he will occasionally like, rare occasion he'll comment. That's about it. Well, guys, everyone's having a great time out there. I know some of you have your bikes put away for the winter, and I hope that you have some other fantastic adventure that you get into whenever you can't ride. But thank you guys for being here today. I really appreciate it, y'all. Y'all have been amazing. So anyway, you know me, I'm going to tell you, when you can, get out and ride. Have fun, be safe, and hopefully I'll catch you all in the coming days and weeks on live streams and videos. Good night, guys.